Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. Fortune gently flow. There is a wonder in the weave, so many forks upon these roads. For a burden that is shared is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever path we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. These hearts of shadow, hearts of fire, sharing memory and mind. Our hope is strong in moments dire, through our mysteries entwined. For a gift can be a blight, or a kind word be a slight, in a world of fade and light and disarray. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. To sing a somber song of night, a belted ballad bold and bright face spins. To quell the urge beneath the skin, I'll take the gifts and let it inflict spins. The burden that is shared is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. Whatever comes our way, whatever comes our way.
Meal plan.
Hurrah!
Like
hurrah.
Hello
Red's
Fresh.
not in college anymore.
Yeah, I I never had a meal plan in college either.
You guys had college?
Yes.
You did too. I didn't.
Shush. Let me be goofy. Wait. Hold on.
Depending on the
What?
kind of college, you wouldn't have a
Something's
meal
not
plan, though.
working.
That is true.
We
I
had
went
a
to a
cafeteria. Apparently, it was really good. I just never ate at it. Wait, no, I've ate at it once, but it was before I even enrolled.
You should probably focus on the game now, though.
Well, here's the thing. If you go to a college campus as like a high school student to eat the food is better. It's weird.
Hold on. We are currently
I think
having
you're-
some
I think
slight
you're coping.
problems.
What's the problem?
Trying to get the chat menu from Roll20 to show up on stream. I had to reload the page. Hopefully it's there now. Alright, we're good. Boyfriend, just turn it off and on again.
Yup. 99% of tech problems.
Yup.
I know, right?
Now we get the music going. I don't hear it. There it is. It's just the music had a really long opening of silence. Alright. Sorry for the slight tech problems. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 19th episode of Aetherpunk Birthright. Who would like to do the recap?
Let's do it.
You got this, Red?
I could.
Well, you said let's do it. I assume that means you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
I was like, who wants to do it? Because I have like
Yeah.
multiple hero points right now. I'm letting someone who might have less get the chance.
All right. So, after tricking me into thinking Jonah was dead for a week, we discovered Jonah was actually alive. Thank you very much.
No, you discovered. We knew.
Oh, I know. Just fuck off. Anyhow, we woke up to a scream as we were in the cart, in the train. We go investigate it. We find a dead body. Immediately, we gather everyone up. We don't disturb the crime scene, and we go to talk to everyone. We become suspicious of one of the old ladies, and we talk, and it's like, okay, everyone needs to be in groups of 2 or 3. We got a group of 3, we got a group of 2. Oh, wait. No, I think it's 2 groups of 3 because all the old ladies are together. One of which is a prostitute. So, we decide to investigate the room a bit more as Isabella and Jonah decide to check the storage for spiders. We find just little cobweb spiders, nothing dangerous. We went back, and as we went back to announce it, Jonah clocked one of the ladies as being sus when he said we found spiders. That will play an important part later, but that lady also noticed Jonah noticed. So now their eyes aren't at each other for who knows what. As everyone was investigating, Isabella went with Clarity later just to check out other places. Jonah, Madresh, and Gleb went to the room, and they performed a ceremony with permission from the staff because they wanted to make sure, hey, we just want to depart this guy's soul. Jonah, while he was praying as Madresh to the rites, got to see another god. This is 2 for 2 for gods. Didn't get much information. The guy didn't know who killed him, just that it was a spider. So, we talked to everyone else. There was some detect magic. We found out there's like 2 people with spells on them. One guy is cursed. He has twigs in his hair. One guy, an older gentleman's barely been an adventurer. And so we all go to bed. We wake up, there is still tension around us. So we decided we had to investigate where all the ladies are spending the night. So Clarity decided to distract the lady that we're all sus on, because Jonah brought up to us, hey, this lady is sus. And So Isabella and Gleb went to the room as Jonah and Midrash went to the shooting gallery. Also, we discovered Midrash could make a fine familiar and has a parrot. And is going to be swearing soon in other languages. As Isabella and Brian investigate the room, they discover the one lady is indeed a prostitute and has lots of things. That distracts Isabella, while Gleb stays focused more. And manages to find some yarn that is just a lot of spider silk. That confuses us. We decide to take the information back as Gleb does Gleb things and is able to stretch his arm and lock the door. Which Isabel's like, what the fuck? And Gleb's like, don't worry about it. Isabel's like, what? As we're walking back to the cart, we hear 2 screams and we run. And thankfully, due to the pattern of exchanging familiars, despite being a jealous familiar, Clarity's little pseudo-dragon tells Adresh and Jonah, hey, something's up. And thankfully, Clarity is able to hear it. She's 2 carts away, and Isabella and Brian are 1 cart away, or it's the other way around. Not Gleb. I keep real names fucking me over. And that's where we left off. And we continue the investigation on the Oriental Express.
Okay. Get yourself a hero point, and I forgot to make you a parrot Doom, but I've given you the Raven stat block for your dude.
Perfect.
So it's a black parrot right now. He's feeling very emo.
What I did was I took a little bit of my glamour weave. I made it into a little suit for him. Right now he's just liking the dark colors.
Okay, so let me move you guys here.
And that was without any notes.
Okay. I'm just going to.
I
open-
wanted to ask a clarifying question as a player.
Go for it. What up?
Okay. Oh, never mind. I think you answered my question. The map
What was
answered
your
my question.
question?
Thank you.
What was your
It was
question?
just I was confused as to what the number of the carts were because I did it from like bottom left to right to top right to left, which is why I got confused.
All right. So I would like everyone to roll for initiative as I switch up the music.
Yay. Oh, that's decent initiative.
While everyone's rolling, I'm just going to move this so everyone can see it. There we go. Okay. We have Gleb. I will add a turn from a trash. Because he is rolling physical. Never mind, he rolled anyways.
I always roll and then I change it.
Got it. Okay. So we've got Isabel.
And then remind me, do Pseudo Dragon and Clarity have the same initiative?
Yeah.
Or do I need to roll
The
initiative?
familiars are basically the same because you guys have them just hanging around the person, so it'll just follow that person.
Okay.
Alright. So that is everybody except for the Pethingers. Who are in immediate danger. But it's okay, they're commoners. All I have to do is roll this. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And descending. Alright, starting off, Clarity. Since you are actually the closest to this cabin, you are able to respond first.
I'm probably at the sound of the noise. I'm going to jump up and be like, "That's what I get for splitting the party," under my breath. And I'm gonna jump up immediately and run to see if I can tell what's going on. And I'm probably gonna try to stop as soon as I can see a spider.
Mm-hmm.
So would that be like here? Would I notice immediately that there's a spider?
I'd say yeah, you'd be able to see it through the door windows. You see at least one spider.
I think at that point I would yell out, "Ladies and gentlemen on the ship, on the train, if you have any weapons, arm yourselves. If you do not have any weapons, I'm going to need you to step back. It seems like we have some foes in the vicinity. And if anyone can hear me, then, I'm gonna, then, they're alerted now. And, at this point, my pseudo-dragon, I'm probably, like, sending thoughts to Midrash to basically say, "Spider, spider, spider. Game room, spider, game room, spider, game room. Run."
Okay.
And then Clarity is going to start blasting in that room if she can.
Okay. So, because the doorway does obscure a good chunk of the spider, it is going to get how much cover? With cover.
I can move closer if I need to. I'm only moved like 5 feet.
Yeah,
so.
you'd have to be like over here in the doorway to be able to see it without it being obscured. And that would be also like your maximum movement also.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get that close because I'm by myself. So,
okay. So let's see. There it is, cover. You should still be able to hit it though. It's not got a crazy AC.
That's what we always say is how the warlock gets natural
True,
blood.
your Eldritch Blast is notoriously inaccurate. Unfortunately. So yeah, you may start blasting if you so choose. Yeah, that first one definitely hits. Jesus, is that yeah, that's max damage.
Holy shit. Good
Damn, I
job.
wish that bottom one would hit too.
Yeah, if that bottom one would have hit.
I'm gonna hero point the bottom one.
All right, roll that hero point.
Get us in.
Oh my gosh. Yep. So, both hit. There is a distinct sound of 2 sets of breaking glass before the Eldritch Blast impacts into the spider, ripping out massive chunks of its body and several legs. But it is still alive somehow.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'm probably gonna turn to the woman or the old lady and say, Ma'am, you're in danger. You need to move back to the cart behind me immediately.
She, when you had mentioned that you needed everyone to like arm themselves, she had basically squeezed under the booth and has both her knitting needles out ready to stab anything.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She's trying to make herself as small as possible.
That is fair. That's my go.
All right, end of your turn.
Let me double check and make sure that both of my hits. I would like to actually, can I do this? As a bonus action, I can try to shove a creature I can see within 30 feet of me because of telekinesis.
Oh, that.
So,
okay, yeah.
I would like to try to push the spider that I see back.
It is
5 feet away from me.
It is unfortunately just out of your telekinetic
Damn it.
range.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
if you move forward like 10 feet, you'd be in range.
It might be just how the map's drawn, but that it kind of overlaps and like creates the middle gap twice.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's just out of range by 5 feet. So if you just take 1 square forward, you'd be in range.
I think for the sake of the passengers behind me, I probably would go ahead and do that.
Okay.
It needs to roll a strength
Strength
save of DC 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus the ability modifier of the score increased by this feat. Oh, okay. So 8 plus... What's my proficiency?
I think proficiency would be 3?
That sounds right. I don't know where I see that number. 8 plus 3 plus 5. So
16.
yeah.
So it rolled a 16 on its strength save. So it is actively
I would say
fighting.
attacker probably wins.
Yeah. So it is actively resisting. But it is changing its attention to you after you shot it twice and tried to telekinetically shove it around.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. End of your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Hey, it's the red one's turn, the one that you shot.
Oh, great.
It is going to go and pull out a sheet, adjust its glasses. Alright, we're good. So it's going to go 5, 10, 15, and then it's going to have to squeeze, which is going to reduce its movement speed. And then... Oh! And then... Yeah. Just barely. The math is just there. As it's going to come after you. And it is going to bite you. No, it's not.
Yay. We needed that.
Holy shit, I rolled really high on that poison, though. Damn it.
Good.
It would have been 24 points of poison.
What the fuck?
I know, it rolled really fucking high.
I'm glad it didn't hit.
I'm not. He's
I
gonna die.
am.
He's gonna die before his turn is back.
Don't not.
Anyways, so that's the end of the red face spider. Isabel, it's your turn.
Alright. My maximum speed is I'm going to run. I'm going to dash 80 feet, 75 feet because I can move up to 80 to make it to the cart because I'm booking it. And I'm going to see the two people and I'm just going to yell, "Get behind me," and I'm going to rage.
Alright.
Isabella raging.
What token did we use for rage again? Oh, I think it was this.
Yeah,
Are
we
you
used the
politely
bar.
closing all the doors behind you, or are you just leaving them all
No,
open?
I'm leaving them open.
Okay.
Isabella's leaving them open.
All
She's
right.
going, nope.
All right. Midrash, you currently are getting telepathic images of spiders in a room full of dice and cards.
Well, I remember my familiar can communicate with me, and like I could just look through his eyes and go, "Oh shit, there's spiders."
Well, yeah, but it's first from the pseudo dragon going spiders, spider, games, spider, game room, and then it's your bird also communicating to you spiders, spiders. So it's very noisy.
Yeah. So I'm immediately going to just like shoulder my rifle and start booking it and be like, "We've got a fucking problem."
All right.
And that's 60 feet
I got you.
with my action to dash, and then I'm going to Misty Step to here. Yeah. That's my action and bonus action.
Right about there, I think. Because it would not go with the Misty Step. Alright, so that is your action and bonus action. Alright. Miss Drake is going to roll wisdom. Oh, nat 20. She's good.
Thank God. Isabella yelled to get behind her.
There we go. And then dash.
Smart lady.
You know what? Actually, we're just gonna have her go here and then in here. There we go. Nyam. She is going to go and hide. Alright, then it is Galeb's turn.
You got shit. I mean, it's face spider. We know face spiders.
We do.
I feel
I
like
think the dragon would actually be with Midrash because it's on his neck. Sorry.
It would not have
Right.
teleported with the Misty Step, because that's only one creature.
Oh, I missed Misty Step. My bad.
Yeah, so it would just run and run. It would just be hanging on and then poof, land on the ground, just like, huh?
I would like scoop it off my neck and like set it on the ground, like how you know when you bowling ball a cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that. And I'm like, "Sorry, little guy."
Visible confusion from the dragon. Huh?
I am going to step up to Midrash, put a hand on his back, and cast Bark Skin on him.
Ooh.
Oh shit! 16 AC.
Yes, because I have a feeling you'll get hurt if you go in there, and you're going to probably go in there and get hurt. So have that. That's 5 feet forward, and then I'm gonna take some steps back because I have a feeling. I have a worry. And that'll be all me.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Alright, and we're gonna roll wisdom for the game master. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's a nat 1. He is not going anywhere as he is paralyzed with fear. Because, 2 giant fucking spiders appeared and he's freaking the fuck out.
Naturally.
So he is just kind of gonna go this way a little.
Towards it?
Yeah, he's rifling around for something in the cupboard.
Okay.
Alright. It is Jonah's turn.
Jonah time, Jonah time. I'm gonna move
You can move
5 foot diagonal here, and then
Mm-hmm.
let me just measure out 85 feet. So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
full dead sprint. Can I? Would it be a free action for me to just scoop up the pseudo dragon? Like, come on, buddy.
If you're going to scoop it up, yeah.
I'll just scoop him up, take him with me, and I'll slide past Madrash.
I would like you to make me 2 acrobatics checks.
Oh, cool.
For what it's worth, Madrash saw that Gleb was behind him, so he would have at least like adopted the superhero 3-point landing, so that you could run over him. For whatever help that gives.
11 and a 7.
Alright. So,
Okay.
dead sprint, you scoop up the pseudo dragon. I'm just going to put him right here because he's with you. Jump, do a quick flip over Gleb, and then keep running. Run up Madrash's back, and accidentally your foot kicks one of his protruding scales, and you kind of tumble forward and land kind of on your face.
I just wanted to squeeze past him, but okay.
They said he crouched over for you to go over him. So
Okay.
you're able to get there, but it's clumsy.
Alright.
Dial.
End of your turn.
Yep.
Alright.
That's everything I
It is
can do.
Phase Spider's turn, who is currently going to go after this guy. And can he beat a 10? Yes. Yeah, he just quickly bites into the shoulder of the Game Master with its very large fangs, and instantly kills the
possible-
guy.
Can Spirit Shield save him at all by reducing 2d6? Just curious.
No. However, isn't there a thing that makes it to where... Is it only after you attack, or if you're raging to give disadvantage?
That's... I had to attack it while raging.
Okay. That's what I wanted to...
So, yeah,
unfortunately,
it's the first creature I
2d6 will not save him.
alright, as well tried.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and he does 2 before he dies.
I like to imagine the spirit shows up and can't do shit, despite a spell not doing anything.
Never mind.
Alright, so that is the end of that. Clarity, it's your turn. You got a big spooter in front of you.
Yeah. I would like to try to telepathically push it back.
Okay. So that's a strength save.
Yes.
DC, we have 16. That is a nat 20.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, you attempt to push it back. You do, however, break a couple of its legs, but it is able to hold its ground, and as it is slowly trying to get to you.
That's great. I really don't want to take a step back. Okay. am going to
Firewall.
double check this to make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that right?
It's 5 feet less because of how the map is, but you're basically there. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it that you're trying to do?
I would like to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh, okay. And you're trying to get it to hit both of them?
Yes.
Alright. What does Hypnotic Pattern do?
I'll post the thing here for
Perfect.
everybody.
I created blah 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 blah. Air inside a cube, 30-foot range. Yep. Each creature must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed, incapacitated, has a speed of 0. If it takes any damage, it would end it. Huh, I thought Hypnotic Pattern did something completely different. That's actually
It's
pretty
just
good.
CC.
No, that's. I thought it did something different, kind of like a different kind of illusion. But no, this is. Huh, okay, cool. All right, 2 wisdom saves coming up. DC 17. Huh. All right. Wisdom fail. Wisdom fail. I think I heard someone knock on the door. Let me go check on that.
At that point, go ahead.
He's running away. Please hold.
That's fine.
Doom got it.
That's okay.
Oh, thank you, Doom. You're the best, Doom.
We'll just go with this and this, as they are charmed by the hypnotic pattern. Good
I look
save.
at it. I can kind of tell it looks a little dazed, and I'm like, okay. I'm gonna telekinetically say, "Little one, make sure to help the party in any way they need." So she's probably gonna give, or he's probably gonna give help to Jonah, since that's who he's with right now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Okay, ma'am, he's dazed right now. Let me assist you into the other cart."
Okay.
But we need to hurry quickly. So I'll probably 5, 10 grab her.
Yeah.
15,
Grabbing both
20.
of them, you can get everyone into the other cart.
Yeah, 25, 30. I'm not sure I got that. 5, 10, 15, 20,
There you
25, 30. Or I'll just stay here.
go. Okay.
And yep, that's my turn.
All right. Good turn. Does it? Let's see. Does it need to make any save at the end of its turn?
Nope, it says on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Yep.
And it's up
only
to a minute.
gets, the spell ends if it takes any damage or if someone uses an action to shake it out of stupor. Yep. Damn, that's good. Alright. Isabel, it is your turn. Unfortunately, your rage has subsided since you did not receive or
It says
deal
that-
any damage.
Does it say the end of my next turn? If your range ends, or if your turn ends, yeah. So.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm re-raging anyhow.
Yeah, I figured as much, but it was just kind of, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
take action to get angry again.
She does not care. I'm running up to the spider, and because she is still very angry, she's going to recklessly attack it twice.
I don't think you have to. Because it says
I
that
don't
it's
care.
incapacitated. Oh, wait, no. Incapacitated can't take action to reactions. Never mind. Yep, you can get that advantage.
Alright. All right, let me double check something really quickly. Blah 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 blah. Yes. Okay. It's still like the +1, okay. Because I'm using the magic axe. It's just a +1 weapon. Alright, first great axe attack. As I also gotta roll twice because I don't have advantage on right now.
Alright.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. Slashing damage.
Huh. Why it's not popping up in the chat?
That's weird.
Yeah. Huh. Anyway,
Oh.
how much damage?
That was... I rolled a 4, 9, 11 points of damage.
Thank you.
Then my second attack. What doesn't...
Yep.
Sick. Oh.
Might need to reconnect them.
Yeah. Oh, that first one was a natural 1.
Oh, thank God for advantage.
Yeah. I'll have to reconnect my
Yeah, don't worry about it.
tabletop.
It's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of a, huh. It ain't
25 to hit.
working. That's a hit.
Yeah, the damage. Oh, that's the same 11. I'm
11
sad.
is consistent damage.
It
Yeah,
is.
you are just hacking away at this large phase spider.
And it can move again because it's been hit.
Yep, it is.
But
No longer in its stupor, but there's an angry barbarian next to it, so that would be dangerous.
and when I hit it, its speed is reduced by 10 because of slasher. So it has 10 less speed.
Fun.
So, God.
So, Doom.
How fast is this train going again?
That's an excellent question. I did not calculate that.
I don't need an exact. Give me a rough. How many hundreds of miles an hour is it going?
A lot.
I think roughly it's like 100 miles an hour
Okay.
ish, maybe 150.
I'm sorry. Was that the end of your turn, Isabella?
Oh, yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna step just over Jonah. Even if it's difficult terrain, and I'm going to twin cast Vortex Warp. Now, I need the bug to make a Constitution saving throw, and then the other target is going to be Jonah. Jonah, I'm going to throw just behind Isabella, and the spider, I'm going to throw it 90 feet to the right of the train. As I am standing... Why can't I grab myself? Right here. And I can see just off the train.
So I don't mean to DM splain. You could also technically see under the train.
Leash.
Okay, you win. I straight down.
I'm just saying.
No, that's you've been playing too much Helldivers with me, dude.
No, like legitimately,
Because-
if you do that,
because-
it's just gonna go splat. It will not.
Oh,
hit
I
the
know.
train.
I know, It's gonna look like the bugs when hit by a fucking railgun strike from space. It's just gonna go
Yeah.
flap. So yeah, I'm gonna like. The way I imagine Madrash casting Vortex Warp is he's just gonna like point at Jonah and point at the spider with each hand, and then Jonah's gonna point forward, and the spider he's just gonna point straight down, like the disrespectful Dark Souls emote.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if it makes DC 16 con save. You know, we hyped this up. Rolled a soft 20.
Aww.
Can I hero point to reduce it?
No.
That's what I was
points
gonna
only
ask.
add.
Can it add to my DC?
No.
Okay. Hold on. I need to check something.
All right, where am I? Like
How
here?
far is it now?
All right.
Never mind. I was gonna fucking silvery barbs that, but it's out of range.
I guess
Well,
the little guy
you
got
could
left behind
walk
again.
closer and then cast.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to see under the train.
Rule of cool.
Oh, then absolutely. Just fucking, Wait, where's my starting point?
Right, right
5.
there.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
Ah. Wait, is Silver Bob 30 or 60?
60.
Oh, thank God. Otherwise,
Alright.
I'd be in trouble.
I'll burn
I'd be in
a
trouble with
spell
Red's campaign. All right. Another con save at disadvantage. 3.
Oh,
Don't worry.
tasty.
Red just does it back to us.
And the
So,
bug go poof.
there is a moment as the bug begins to shimmer with a purplish light before it just kind of... zoop, and there is a distinct... that goes down the length of the train.
Keep running! It's dead!
Isabel is very confused now.
All right. End of your turn.
Yeah, if I can, I'm just gonna kind of like lean up against the wall, or like so that Gleb can get by me. But yeah,
Yeah.
if he does.
All right, Gleb, it's your turn.
We will not be getting by him. We're gonna chill back here because I still worry.
Okay.
We're just gonna move on over here, so we're a little bit closer to the last car, just in case, and that's all.
All right. And now it is Jonah's turn. You have just enough movement to get right behind the spider.
Oh, okay, it's right there. Perfect.
Yeah, there. After doing a little bit of math, yeah, there's like an extra 5 feet between one car and the other on the map. So it's just like if you subtract that, you have 30 feet to get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up like right to the door, and I'm just gonna blast it through the now broken windows. Double
All
shots,
right.
bang bang.
Roll to shoot.
Oh wait, I'm not using physical damage.
But there we go.
That's funny.
17.
Yeah. 17 is a hit as you line up the shot, pull the trigger. The bullet does a wonderful job of surgically removing the brain matter from its skull.
Oh, you killed it.
You don't even need the second shot. Let's go.
Yeah, it had 2 HP after Clarity blasted it.
I helped. Just like hear that echo into the cart with clarity. I helped.
And with that, combat
Yeah,
is
appreciate
over. Alright. The fight is over. I need to adjust the camera. There we go.
Isabella takes a minute or so to calm down from the rage.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled still in the back of the cars.
Okay.
I still don't trust it.
Other than the game master, is anyone dead?
No.
No.
No, I meant the NPCs.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
the
no.
only, he's the only fatality.
Okay.
I didn't know the game master died.
Tried.
He was bitten.
Yeah.
Instead of running, he went there. As Isabella points to where his body is.
I'll go over
Um,
and
Clarity, I
search it,
think,
I
is
guess.
going to immediately run off to the cart. Or to the map.
Could
Just
I?
to take a moment.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna get out my bag of holding and look down at my diamond and look back at you guys and then look back at my diamond. I'm trying to cover it because I don't want everybody to know. But the pseudo dragon is going to try to say, Diamond, give like a present, and then life, like person comes back to life, and then question mark.
Are you directing that towards anyone in particular?
I mean, I'm sure the pseudo dragon could probably do it, or say that to multiple people. Repeat the same thing,
Yeah.
just to see if you guys give me a reaction, or just signal me to put it away. Then
I was just confused.
Madrash with limited telepathy, with gem-born telepathy, will say, "Do what you think is right."
he's very visibly conflicted. Any chips nearby?
Yeah.
You have a minute.
Yeah, remember you only have a minute after they die, so you gotta decide.
Fine.
Time is ticking.
She's gonna bend down to the ground, look at everybody else, look back down, take out the diamond, and say, "This is the only one I have left. Just letting everyone know."
Isabella
And,
gives a thumbs up.
I'm
Understood.
gonna cast Revivify on the Game Master
Okay.
very quickly if I can.
After casting the spell, the diamond slowly begins to vaporize and enter into his nose and mouth as a fresh... Okay, fine, cat, run. A fresh breath of life enters him, and he is no longer a cadaver.
Now.
For now.
And I'll
Dun, dun,
probably
dun.
pump a few spells of healing light into him.
Well, you only need to do one because he's got a max HP of 4.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
okay.
a commoner. He got like quadruple overkill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so there was no way Isabella could save him with even with a max of 12.
No. They all have commoner stat blocks. 10 AC, 4 HP.
That's
They
Also,
get hit, they're dropping.
Amumu, your healing light isn't a spell, it's just a magical effect. So it can't be like counterspelled, and you can use it in the same turn as other spells.
that's pretty cool.
Correct. But yeah, you
It's
only
very
have
cool.
one use of that to fully heal him.
When what's he do when he comes to?
Right now, he's mostly just hugging his legs to his chest and ever so slightly rocking back and forth because dying is a traumatic experience. Coming back to life is equally as traumatic. So he's got a lot to deal with right now.
I apologize. I know you may or may not have wanted your rest, but
Thank you for bringing me back, but there were so many spiders.
What do you mean so many? There were 2.
They were all over the train. There were so many.
Isabel looks very concerned now.
Madrash just looks at Isabella. He was traumatized. This is what went on in his mind, not necessarily the truth.
I'm gonna go find the other lady. She ran to the cart over. I'm gonna go see what she knows. And Isabella will go try to find the lady she told to run.
Yeah, you're able to find her in one of the lounging carts cabins, and she is just hiding under the couch.
The 2, they're dead.
Oh, thank
It's safe.
goodness. I thought I was going
There
to
was-
finally die there.
There were only 2, right?
Fuck.
There were only 2 there, right? Or did more come and form 2?
Well, I was just playing some blackjack with the game master, and then they were just there.
Okay. All right. Well,
Didn't hear
Good.
them come in. They just appeared. And then
yeah, that's what these spiders do. They bamf. They are not the best spiders to have. Oh, good news is the game master is also okay.
oh good. For a moment there I was worried for him.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information on what happened. It's gonna be helpful.
Of course. I think I'm just going to stay here for a bit.
Do whatever you need to calm down. I'm going to go back to the cart where it happened. And Isabella is purposely not telling her the game master died and came back. She's like, he's okay. She does not need to know that.
That's not something you just tell people. Jesus Christ.
No, she's not.
Out of curiosity, would anyone like to roll a history check?
Sure.
Cool.
Where is Isabella's history? Oh, yay, just a 1. What the fuck?
Well, now it works.
Because I did it from the D&D Beyond character sheet. Not the
Ah.
D&D Beyond, the character sheet on Roll20. But a 19 plus 1 for a dirty 20. What the fuck?
It's an
Is
18
anyone
for me.
else making the history check?
Yep.
Yes, I'll make a history check as well.
I got the big boy 18.
What's
For
history?
clarity.
She's
Fucking-
exhausted. She's probably not.
I'm gonna
That's what
silvery
it is.
barbs Jonah and give the advantage to Mumu.
That's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to.
I'm gonna subtle spell it so no one knows. No, I'm fucking around.
No, don't do
Good.
Okay. So both Jonah and Isabel, you guys remember something, especially by what the game master said. That at first you're just kind of oh yeah, oh no. The phase spiders, when they hop from one reality to another, they go to. Double checking my notes.
Ethereal
Where's the
plane.
world lore? Here we are. When they go to the ethereal plane, it's also known as the Deadlands, where spirits and souls end up when they die.
Oh no.
Yeah, because that's how I contacted Madrash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he saw
This-
spiders.
Yeah, this man died and saw more spiders and came back. He's
So,
warning us.
Yeah, that's not how it works. Like they go to like where dead people are.
I think
Yeah, that's
Isabella realized.
That's just
Isabella
what it looks
realized.
like.
Madresh, he said he saw multiple spiders.
Yes.
These spiders go there. That means there are more spiders.
Yes. Dead
That
spiders.
we don't know that they're dead. They could be alive, waiting to come here.
Maybe I could try and find out.
That would be
Poking your head into a blender spiritually. That sounds like a good idea to you, Jonah.
I think.
I mean, it could.
When
be.
remember what happened last time I did that,
You did it in
I
a
had-
cursed city.
and he's going to do it in the middle of the Badlands. Like this area is not cursed.
I don't know.
I mean, technically he did in the Badlands the first time, too.
Did he see absurd amounts of spiders then?
Well, that was in the dungeon, so no.
No. He did that on the train when he spirit communed with Mordeus earlier.
That was when he was doing that
The seance?
for the seance. This is going to be slightly different if he wants to take a look beyond that.
But that's what he
Can
did before. You said that it was a seance in like the first session.
Oh, it was?
So that's why I'm asking for clarification, not arguing.
Okay, so for him to take a look around more so than just talking, he's gonna need to do a modified seance to kind of do some observing. Still able to do it, just
Would his previous seance have given him any clues as to, like,
No.
any... Okay, so
Because he
these are
was
completely
specifically
different
trying
kinds of
to-
things.
yeah. Because he also got interrupted by a deity. So, Jonah, would you like to try and take a peek beyond the veil?
I'll look at the party for their perspective.
I think before you do that, for the sake of all the passengers here, I think we should gather everybody to a single cart. I think we need numbers, and I think we need to be alerted on the case that another attack happens.
I agree.
And if the perpetrator is truly on this train, it'll
It'll
be
give
hard
them
for
less
them
of a
to act.
chance.
Yes.
That's quite clever.
I think once we have that all organized, we can do whatever we think is necessary in regards to seances. And I think myself personally, I'm gonna look down and like, you know, uh, point at the spider. I would like to investigate these corpses and see if maybe they can give us some information as to who or what's going on with them.
Well,
Point of note,
that's the only
Clarity.
corpse.
That's the only
Yes.
one.
Oh,
The other
I don't-
one is underneath the train in
uh,
pieces.
Oh, that's where it went.
There was a crack in the floorboard, you see, and I thought, what's better than sending it outside? Well, squish.
that's fine. I mean, I think maybe just one corpse will be enough for me to get the information I think I need.
Yeah. All right. Should we start getting people to come in here now or in a bit?
Which cabin are you guys having everyone meet in?
Can we have the train map again, if possible?
Yeah, one's
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Also, I might, if it's okay with you, Obo, I might Photoshop this map to get it all in one congruent line. I think that would be easier for me. If that's
Yeah.
okay with you, of course. But
If it helps, the distance between each card is 20 feet. So the end of this cart and the beginning of the cart that Jonah, the game room cart, is 20 feet.
so specifically from here to here?
No.
then-
The
From
walkways
one door
between
to the
each
next.
cart is 20 feet.
Okay.
It's 20 feet to be the exit of one cart to be in the next cart.
Okay. I think it's just specifically the gap between cart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
It's
get
that.
it's from the top and the bottom. It's not perfect. I will attempt to find a better or just make a better map.
It's okay.
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
I'm sorry. It's just me. It's me.
You're
It's me. It's not
doing
you.
very
You're
well,
fine.
Obo.
As-
Not you.
Look,
Very
Look,
well.
I didn't notice it. Now that everyone's pointing it out, it bugs me too.
Yeah.
Um,
Are we all going to gather in the game room or in the pub area?
I think the game room would be a. I think. I think maybe where food and space is probably the most important.
So the dining cart.
So the pub.
so the pub.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start moving NPCs.
Maybe if we're telling people they need to possibly stay overnight to bring bedding and whatever they think they would need to entertain themselves.
All right, I have moved all of the NPCs.
Yeah. And
I
if they
think
want to get, oh, you go ahead, Clarity.
I would like to inform everybody that we've dealt with monsters like this before. They can be really hard to handle, and for the protection and safety of everybody, this is probably the best route and court of action for everybody. And if there truly is if there is a possibility of a perpetrator, then this is, the safest for everybody. And unfortunately, we adventurers do not know anything, but we will be doing some investigations. And if it is possible to contact the train headquarters, if that is at all possible, to please staff. I look at the bartender, game master, let them know. And the worst possible outcome, and this might be me being extra cautious, something could happen to the train. But just to let them know that there are attacks. Just in case this might not just be the only train. There could be multiple trains that are having this problem.
Smart. Isabella would just offer if anyone wants to get stuff from their carts that she would go with them and escort them to and from. That way there's like someone who can fight very well with everyone getting their shit.
Okay. Yeah, so the passengers begin to start getting things for staying for the night. All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do while they are grabbing some things?
I think if everybody in the pub cart is okay with it, I would like to see if maybe I can perform, or if I can step away to examine the body of the spider.
Yeah, they're fine with that.
Okay. And I would ask Gleb to assist me.
Sure. I can certainly try.
Okay, I would probably walk with you to the spider corpse and
Yeah, the
say,
corpse would have been
no
right there.
offense to the others, but I think if I had to pick who would better fight off spider, the other two, no offense to them, but I think they would just get chomped in one bite. And if something happens, I think you would at least, be able to handle a hit or two.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And taking a look at the body, I would put on my glasses, examine it, see if maybe there's anything I can gauge off of the body immediately.
Okay, make a roll. I believe nature or investigation, your choice.
Okay.
And I will assist, so.
I take advantage due to the glasses.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So, any other checks?
I think if I don't notice anything off of physically examining the body, I'm going to take out my leather tools and probably start I guess dissecting and autopsying.
Okay.
I will try to recall the information that I had from that book I read in the library.
I thought you rented that book.
I think I did, yes.
Yeah, so you should have it on your person.
I think I did, but we never gave it a name, so I never put it down.
Oh. Yeah, if I remember, it should just give you advantage on, like, getting monster parts or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, with your investigation, this phase spider looks to be very good health. Like, no unnatural scarring, no deformations. This looks like an absolute peak specimen of a phase spider before it met you guys.
Okay.
Um, one might say it was not raised in the wild.
Let me see. I'm probably gonna mumble to myself and say for something that was arguably in the wild, this is a very healthy creature. Almost like animals at a zoo or in a herd. Makes me believe that maybe this isn't a naturally healthy spider. Kind of side-eye glub. And as I'm talking, or as I'm cutting apart, do I remember in this book anything about face spiders and if there's body parts that I might want to try to collect?
So for phase spiders, it works about the same as regular spiders. Odds are you would need to dissect it alive to get the ethereal organ to
Okay.
transport between the, the mortal plane and the ethereal plane. So that one's really hard to get. However, since it is a spider, you can attempt to harvest some poison from its poison sacs. And it is very effective poison.
Is there any caveat of if I fuck up, I'm not
If
gonna have a good time?
If you fuck up, you better not have any open wounds on your hand. Otherwise, it's gonna suck. Because then some of the poison would just leak out onto your hands and into your open wound, and it would hurt a lot. But I don't think you took any damage, so you should be fine there.
I could potentially try to get some poison from this creature for profit and or for the party. Do you think I should try?
Are you worried about getting hurt at all? That bad? It's not gonna like twitch and try to bite you or anything, right?
It's dead. If it does twitch or anything, it might be due to motor reflexes of a corpse. But
Seen people whack spiders with boots before and they still kind of twitch a little afterwards, so you know, just a little worried.
well, you tell me not to do it, I won't.
There is another thing that you could try harvesting. You could try harvesting some of the spider silk, which is very valuable and very useful. And
Well,
less
if the
dangerous
book
to
told me.
harvest.
Oh.
And we already know one person on the train who would like to buy it.
Clarity does not know that.
I don't know that. What are you talking about?
Before the spider attacked, Isabel and I were in the ladies' room. And I found some of this, and I'll just pull out the like 2 inches of fine spider silk string that I've cut.
I think that makes her a little bit more suspicious then.
Yep. I do agree. But at the same time, I don't know, because she at least wasn't around the second killing. I don't know. Or the second attack. She was with you.
I would like to recall the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Based on her actions in the booth, Would you say she seemed genuinely afraid? Or did it seem like maybe there was an inkling of, oh, I knew that something was going to happen? I was interacting with her the whole time, so I don't know
I
if
would
maybe she
say
seemed a little
I'd say roll me
antsy.
an insight at disadvantage trying to remember after the
Okay,
adrenaline rush of battle.
that's fine.
It's bad.
Wow, I swear to God.
I pressed it. I don't know. Oh, I don't remember shit.
Yeah, it's a bit fuzzy due to the fight. You just kind of remember her squeezing under the booth and then, readying her knitting needles to try and stab anything that might try to be threatening.
Well, my memory is fuzzy, but I would point to the booth that we were in. We were in that booth, and she ducked down and seemed armed, ready to attack. At least that's what I remember. I can't say if she had preparedness for a battle, but if anything, I think gathering the silk might be worth investing in, even though I think it's the most dangerous, at least as evidence. If we can maybe compare this spider's silk to her spider's silk, we might be able to estimate a match. Maybe it's from a different spider. I'll be honest, I don't know much about these creatures, but if anything, it gathers evidence against her.
Yeah,
If you wouldn't,
go for
if
it.
you
That's
wouldn't
pretty
mind
smart.
assisting me.
Yeah. I don't know how much help I could give when you got your book with, but
I guess if
Alright.
anything crazy happens.
Let me double check something because with the book. Layer handouts. Okay, so the book will give you a bonus. Okay, Mal, I swear to God, stop it. You want Snuggles? Stick around for Snuggles. So using the book, it will add. What skill is survival under? Is it
Wisdom.
wisdom? Yeah.
please.
So if you use the book, it'll add 10 minutes with studying the book. It'll add your wisdom modifier in addition on top of the roll. So basically, it makes it to where you have, I guess it just doubles your wisdom bonus. And so then, Gleb, you could give help to give advantage also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works for me.
So, just for clarification, I should just roll survival and add 2?
With advantage. Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
So 23.
Nice.
23. So, Gleb's assistance is mostly in helping to turn the body around so that the spinnerets are accessible. From there, it is. Stop it. It is a matter of getting it started on a bit of debris, like a little stick or something, and then winding that as you kind of slowly massage and, I guess, milk the spinnerets to get the silk out. And after a few minutes, you get a decent amount of phase spider silk, enough for a sample. Unless you want to collect more in for like selling. How much are you wanting to collect?
Would I need to roll again for selling purposes?
You got enough to get like a decent spool of the silk.
I guess I would probably want a decent spool of it.
Okay.
That's me being greedy,
mark
though.
down in your inventory 1 spool of phase spider silk.
Okay.
And then I think the best person for this would probably be Gleb for comparing the 2 silks. I don't remember what you have proficiency wise, but Le Druid.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, he doesn't know what a druid is.
It'd be a nature check. I don't know if you're proficient with nature.
Nope.
We can both roll it if it helps.
Sure.
We're both not very proficient, but
Certainly. Try.
I'll look at my silk. Look at your silk.
You compare silks real quick.
Oh, why is your silk bigger? Oh, I don't know.
Weird. Okay, one of these. Cool. Hell yeah.
Fuck.
We're great at this.
Oh no.
If only one person rolled for advantage.
Yeah. Well, I think it makes sense. We're not proficient at all.
You're both just like, they're both silk.
We need someone else to look at it now.
Now
I think
Stop being cute.
I think tonight we keep this secret. And I'll probably put in my bag of holding the silk. When that woman is asleep, I think we may need to ask Jonah or Madrash or Isabella. I don't know if they would have any knowledge on this stuff, but I think we've at least gathered as much evidence as we can off of this corpse.
Yeah, I just kind of worry that somebody's trying to frame her, you know?
Well, yeah, I understand. She actually, I asked her opinion on it, on who she thought that may be controlling the spiders. And she actually pointed blame at the prostitute, which honestly, in my opinion, astounded me because I would think she would have blamed Jonah. I would think if it is her, she might want to throw him under the bus because he's most suspicious of her. But
Also, it seems kind of weird to want to blame that person, but then also be fine with moving into the same room with that person.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, in any case, I mean, it could be she suspects her and hoped that maybe by being in there, I don't know, maybe I'm giving her more of the benefit of the doubt. She genuinely seemed like a nice lady. But maybe she has me for a fool.
Maybe.
Can at least... I guess I need to teach you some, tact. Is tact the word I'm looking for? Nicely agree with me without being like, yeah, you might be done.
Do you want me to lie to you?
I wouldn't say lie is the word I'm looking for. Uh, I suppose kindly lie. Like, for example, a woman may not be, or I guess, I'll think of a good example for you later. But, charming about it. I don't know. Midrash might be able to explain it better.
Hey, is that the first time you've ever said that? I feel like that's the first time you've ever said that.
Well, I believe everybody has their strong points, and I would say when it comes to charms, Midrash has me beat. I would say even when it comes to magic, Midrash has me beat. I even think maybe you would have me beat. But who knows what hidden potential you may have.
But we should probably get back to the others before they get worried.
Yeah, I think so too. I'll probably peek over the cart just to see if Isabella's okay. And then if I feel satisfied with that, I'd probably head back to the main cart with Midrash. Midrash, bleh. Gleb, sorry.
Now that the spider autopsy is done, Jonah,
Mm-hmm.
where did you want to do your little seance scouting run?
That's a great question. I think I will just casually come like right out here, sit in the booth, and I'll set up here. I think
Okay.
since Clarity and Gleb are relatively nearby, so if something attacks me, they can help me, I guess. Someone with healing is nearby, and I'll just set up there in the booth.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I think the closest would be like a religion check for this.
No.
Hmm?
Okay, let's see. I'm very good
You
at
got
that.
this, Jonah. You got this.
Oh, there you go. 20.
See? Told you. You
Okay.
got this.
Just tell me I got this before every roll, so I stop rolling like 3s and 4s all the time.
I will gladly do that.
Setting up your seance and changing things a little bit with the intent of not talking to the other side, but instead observing the other side. The ritual takes a bit and it takes a toll on you. As the world around you begins to slowly drain of color, your range of vision shrinks down to only a handful of feet in front of you. And then you hear the blowing wind, bits of sand grinding against each other, and chittering, clacking of fangs. Looking around, poking your vision so you can see outside of the cabin that you're currently in, you see a spectral body of a phase spider crawl across the window and up on top of the cabin. Taking a look outside, you're able to see that the train is currently infested with phase spiders as they are all climbing over each other and pushing each other out of the way as they're trying to look inside the cabin, waiting for something.
Am I allowed to move around in this state?
Yeah, you can.
Can I walk over here and peer through?
Yeah. You see shadowy echoes of where the people are or
Keep the
were
parrot
due
stick.
to the nature of the ethereal plane.
I want to look at where the lady in the turban was. Do I see anything happening there, or
Currently, no. But you are able to see echoes of the past if you focus enough.
what will
Would
it
that
take
be
to do
something
that?
you want? Would that be something you want to do or no?
Sure, fuck it, we'll do it.
Okay. What area specifically are you wanting to try and rewatch?
And I sort of like walk over in my little trance over here and sort of peer forward so I can see like here, but also like a little bit into here and rewatch like around the time when the spiders appeared.
Okay. Yeah. Forcibly rewinding things to the moment that the spiders appear. Is there anything specific you're looking for, or just in general?
Anyone doing something suspicious that might have initiated the spider's attack.
Okay. You don't notice anything suspicious before the spider's attack. However, you do notice that as the rewind-ish effect, replaying of events, you do notice that the elderly woman with the turban, right before Clarity gets up and starts telling people to start moving, it seems that she had put her knitting needles and her yarn and stuff down on the table. A little bit beforehand. And then after Clarity gets up and starts telling people to get weapons and get to cover, she slinks under, kind of squeezes her frame under the booth. If you would like, you may roll an insight check.
Here we go.
You got this, Jonah.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
It's a 19.
19. You notice after she is under the booth and with her needles at the ready, she's got a bit of a wicked smile on her face.
I'll drop that before I incur anything too dangerous.
So,
from doing
before,
this.
after turning away and getting ready to end the seance, you notice that now there is a phase spider blocking both doors to this cabin, and they are inching closer to where you are, but you don't know if they've seen you yet.
Yeah, I'll try and end it here if I can.
Okay. Ending the seance, you're back in your original spot. However, having to force the ethereal plane to bend to your will, you do take a point of exhaustion.
How do I do exhaustion in
There
this?
should be a thing on your sheet. Let me, one second. I got you. Alright, it's not there, so let me take control.
There it is.
Show exhaustion tracker on. There you go.
There we are. Oh,
I got you.
all right. Oh yeah.
So when you come back, you are absolutely tired and your limbs feel heavy. Your eyes fucking hurt. Like any sorts of light, your eyes are very sensitive to that.
Yeah, he's just like, oh fuck. He takes it as a flask. He'll take a big swig of it. Oh man. Okay, that's interesting.
You good there?
Man, I'm just pet sitting right now. Look at that parrot and pseudo dragon. Look at that.
Yeah.
I just remember the pseudo dragon thing with you last.
He got dropped by Madrash when Madrash teleported. I pick him up, and then I get teleported by Madrash, and he falls to the ground again in that fight.
Up, down, up, down.
Oh, wait. Madrash
Hold
copies
on.
Clarity's voice. No offense, but the other two would get chopped in one fight.
Hold on.
That's the parrot talking.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
I knew it was the parrot.
Sorry. Wait, what was it glimpse of?
I was just asking if you were all right, because I thought you were still next to us, but now I see that you've moved back.
Yeah. You just see him take a big swig out of his flask. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, I'll get up. I will man standing. I'll walk back. I guess I'll just stand here, like lean against the door, waiting for the others to be done. More specifically, I'm just like I'm actively at the ready in case a phase spider jumps into the reality right now.
Yep. Alright. Is there anybody that would like to do anything else?
I think if I notice the raven and the the parrot and the pseudo dragon are next to each other, I'm afraid of a turf war. I'm calling my baby bag to me.
He ignores your first call and is staring daggers at the parrot, but will come to you at a second call.
The parrot is 100% oblivious to this. Like, maybe looks at the pseudo dragon and is just like, "Hello," but parrot couldn't be bothered.
Listen, little one. You're the oldest of the two familiars, so you must be the one who is a bit more dignified. That's your little sibling familiar, and I think
I think that makes
you
it
should
worse.
try to take care of him and not kill him.
The pseudo dragon sends images to your mind of the pseudo dragon drowning the parrot with a smile on his face.
You cannot behave. I will have to put you in time out. Don't make me do it. And I'm gonna put my fingers together, implying that I can, like, snap him out.
The pseudo dragon is very unhappy.
I like that you just gave the pseudo dragon Mao's personality.
No, I gave him just the "I hate that fucking bird" personality.
Well, pseudo dragons, I think, are lore-wise supposed to be more like cats. So I think it
Yeah,
makes
they
sense.
are essentially a fancy feline.
No, this makes complete sense.
If you can behave, I will try to get you some treats. And I'll try to, you know, show a little sneak peek of a treat. But you need to behave. I know you
The
don't
pseudo
like it.
dragon will send you a image of a silver domed dining platter being lifted with a bunch of mice underneath.
Remind me to tell him. Gleb, remind me to tell Midrash that if he ever changes his bird's form, not to make it a mouse.
Yeah. I
Just remind me in case. It's important.
okay.
Fine. You got a deal, but you need to behave. And I think at this point, we'd kind of go over to Jonah and make sure he's okay and explain all of the details that I found from the spider. And if Gleb wanted to also give the info about the woman and her silk in hushed tones.
Yeah, try to drag us a little bit away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, are you guys having a little team powwow?
At least the three of us for now. I don't know if we want to drag
Yeah.
everybody away from that other room.
I don't want to stir up suspicion in that room that we have an inkling of what's going on. Or some idea. So I think, like, the three of us having the information and then maybe... I don't know.
We decide how good it feels to, with all the clues we've got. If it feels right to have this blame or not.
I mean, if anything, I can just have my pseudo dragon try to project as best as it can to Madrash and Isabella, but I think as long as we're on the same page, I can better project these thoughts to them.
So what'd you figure out?
Well, based on the examination of the body, I would say it is very healthy for a spider in the wild. Almost like I would say it's domesticated. Somebody took very good care of this spider, and I would assume its predecessor that has passed before it.
This is my tea. That's what like tea.
I also, Gleb also mentioned to me that we decided while you were shooting with Midrash to investigate a woman you sussed out, and so I went ahead and I distracted her while Midrash, sorry. Isabella did it once and next time doing it.
Welcome to life.
Fuck.
Yeah, I saw
Who
you
am
doing
I?
that. Was
Yeah. So, Gleb and Isabella found spider silk in her room.
Yep.
I extracted the spider silk from the from the spider. It's very valuable and probably worth some money, by the way, but we can't really tell a difference. And if anything, I think being able to tell if the silk was made from the same spider or not would be pretty damning evidence against that woman. But
I mean, they look basically the same to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's
I mean,
spot on.
I think they look the same too.
I take a
I'm not a spider
look.
expert.
I left my kit at home that I use for jewels, so I don't have my scope, but I mean, fuck. Yeah. I took a look on the other side. This place is fucking crawling.
I think we're rolling, not crawling. Do trains roll?
No, it's crawling with spiders. There's
Oh,
a fuck ton of them. I also took a bit of a risk. I peered into the past a bit.
You can do that.
Apparently. But I got a good look at that lady I was suspicious of.
Sweet lady.
Maybe not.
Damn it.
You remember when you stood up and you yelled for everybody to get down or arm yourselves or whatever, and she slunk on a table?
Yes, she looked like she was arming herself with her needles and was prepared to strike in the case that she needed to.
Yeah, I took a peek underneath. She was smiling something wicked.
Well,
Sadistic even.
I think we may have a main suspect then. But I still don't understand her motive.
I don't think
She tried to push the blame on the prostitute because I think she was having an affair with the first victim. But she also mentioned she was in the cabin right across from the first victim, so I think she also would have had the most opportune location to attack.
Oh shit. No, she suspects the prostitute, right? And she
At least
is
that's what she
saying
was
that,
telling me.
and is saying that beforehand. She could make probable cause, or at least she could try and accuse the prostitute later down the line if people know that she's suspicious of her,
Right.
of planting any evidence that you find in her room.
Right.
Setting groundwork for essentially pointing fingers.
Yeah.
We know we don't know she did it, but she's definitely the number one suspect. The problem is, how do we get any actual proof?
You mentioned before to us that she has a magical device, right? I don't know if it's possible. If she's controlling the spiders, she has to be having something to allure them here. Do you think that might be what that item is? You said something with magical properties, correct?
Maybe,
The only other option I could think of is the silk. She has it with her all the time, knitting. Maybe it has some sort of pheromone that attracts the spiders to her.
might be some sort of wand or whatnot that summons them. I don't know.
I don't
Can
know.
magic do that? Can magic like summon like an army of spiders? Is that a thing it can do?
I mean,
That seems like some sort of like hooty dooty like hag curse shit from like all them stories.
I would say magic comes in many different shapes and forms, and I would say I'm not naturally proficient at it to say, but I mean, there's cloaks that make people disappear, there's many different objects of magical properties, so there might be an item that could summon spiders from nothing.
If we can get it, the problem is how we get it. Gleb, can you detect magic? Is that a thing you can do, right? That's something you can do.
Yeah, that's something I can do.
You mind taking a peek in, see if she has any magical stuff on it? I could maybe have some sticky fingers.
Out of curiosity, I know you mentioned you looked in the past. Did it seem like she did anything suspicious before the spider attacked? Like any inkling at all? Like, was she touching her bracelet? This is gonna be a crazy thought, but did her knitting sticks, you mentioned a wand specifically, so that's why I'm thinking knitting sticks. Did she do anything weird with that and the spider web?
She
Rub a jewel?
did. So if I remember correctly, she put down the knitting needles, and then it happened, and then she went under.
Yeah, it looked like she was putting the knitting needles down, to kind of like stretch. Kind of stretch her fingers, and then things happened. She picked him up and then slid under the table.
I'm down, actually. She stopped knitting, put him down. Things happened, picked him up, and went under the table.
It might be the knitting sticks. That might be the object you're thinking of.
Let's try this first. Gleb, you mind casting Detect Magic? Or doing your magic vision, the whatever it is, you know? And then I'll like lift you up or something, or so you can like peer over. And we see if she's glowing. If she's not, we can maybe check her ring.
Yeah. Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
If Madrash's bark skin hasn't worn off by now, it is going to wear off. I'll use Detect Magic.
Okay.
Like, I guess I'll help Gleb get up. I don't know. Maybe take a knee so he can stand on mine to take a peek in.
Just looking through window to window.
Yeah. I imagine they're human doors, so it's
So where are you looking at?
we're
For
having him
this?
peer through the window of the door with Detect Magic to see if he can see if the old lady with the turban is like glowing, if she has her magical device on her.
From what you can tell, yeah, it's somewhere under her robes.
Yeah, I think she's got it on her. It looks like it. It's not like in her hand or anything. I think it's in one of her pockets somewhere.
I have a couple ideas. Could we perhaps ask for any people to like allow their magical items to be identified? If we do that, then we should be able to at least get an idea for other people's magical items, and if she tries to hide it, then that's something to actually pin suspicion.
Yeah, I do worry if she does get angry and she does decide to have all of the spiders that you mentioned attack us all at once. That is a bit concerning. Like, I feel like the best way to get her to expose herself is to make her angry, but at the same time, exposing herself is very dangerous.
Important. I can't.
Jonah, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm fine.
Who's making this?
Clarity.
Oh, okay.
Me?
No,
No,
it's
I
Jonah.
was Where is
Oh,
Oh,
no.
good.
Oh,
Oh,
Jonah.
me. Oh, no.
This is gonna be bad. Yep.
Jonah, you feel a whisper in your ear.
Mhm.
Do it. Do it. Come on. Put a bullet in that old lady's skull. Do it.
What the fuck?
Am I compelled in any way, or is it just like taunting me?
With that wisdom save, you don't notice that you currently have the pistol drawn, the hammer cocked, and you are ready to go in that room and shoot the old lady in the face.
Fuck. Well, hopefully people stop me, because I just pulled out my
You
gun.
stop yourself once you realize what's going on, but there was a moment where you were about to start shooting.
Jonah?
Alright. Thought I heard something. I'll uncock the hammer, put the gun away.
Did you hear a spider? Should we be concerned?
It sounded like a spider, but no, it's the clanking of the joint between the cars.
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry about that.
I think with all the information I have, I can go ahead and let Midrash and Isabella know. Or at least I'll try. Pseudo dragons have a little bit of a hard time sending messages.
Complex concepts are difficult.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
The game of Pictionary.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I want to ask.
Well, while you think about that, I have to go evict my cat from the closet.
Oh, you.
I had a realization.
Ow, you little bastard.
What's up?
The one guy also failed his wisdom saving throw, but instead of being paralyzed with fear, he ran to get something.
Huh?
Yeah,
was-
that was
he was
something
also
I wanted to do.
He was also
It's
compelled.
not that.
Yeah, he was compelled to do something. He wasn't fighting fear. He was fighting being told to do something.
He's trying to run for like a gun in the cabinet or something. That also could be it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how I need to send this message.
Well, the pseudo dragon is with you right now, so
That is true.
Oh no, it has an ability where it can telepathically speak into the minds of others within 100 feet.
But it's,
Well,
it's a little
actually, it might
goofy.
need to be site based. It might be site based.
oh, that's the case. Just say, "Hey, Isabella, come help me get some shit," and she'll go.
I think we need a code word.
We need a safe word for when shit's going sideways.
Our safe word is nice cock.
Josh says on the regular, so I don't think that's an
Sounds
option.
Like,
Sure.
it sounds, yeah. I think the code word is supposed to be
Pumpernickel.
something we don't
The code word
Um,
is no thanks. I'll pass on sex.
No, the code word is pumpernickel.
A classic.
How often do you say
Pumped her
pumpernickel?
full of what?
No, pumpernickel. It's a type of bread. Jesus.
Pumped her
dude.
full of what? Sorry.
Oh, that's
You're pumping
nickel
for
poisoning,
nickel?
not fun.
Damn. Yeah, I think Jonah because that was something Jonah wanted to do, was check out the fucking cabinet the guy was running to.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Easy.
I'll go check out that cabinet that the guy was looking at real quick.
Yeah.
I was gonna walk
Making your
out.
way there, inside the cabinet that he was going to, there is a pistol and a box of bullets.
We'll close the cabinet again, and while no one's looking, I'm gonna pull out my gun. Hands are shaking. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna pull the bullets out of the chamber. I'm gonna unload my gun before putting it back in the holster. I'm not gonna have it loaded on me right now.
Okay.
Coming back. I'm outside the train apparently.
No, you're not. You're inside now. You're an inside Jonah.
Yeah, so I took a look. Looks like the game master was running for a gun in the cabinet. So
Okay.
Well, what's our plan? We don't want to do something to provoke anything. Want to get her in a situation where I can steal it from her?
Yeah, that'd probably be the safest, I would think. 'Cause if we just keep spending the nights, she's just gonna keep attacking. Because we still got, what, like 4 days on this train?
I think. Yeah, about 4 more days.
Do any of y'all have something that can stop sound?
I can be very quiet.
I was more thinking if we can keep everyone in the same car and I happen to go on watch with one of you guys, I could steal it from her during the...
I'll be frank here. I am out of my abilities today, or for a while. I need rest in order to do, I think, anything else aside from my, I kind of make my my finger gun pew pew.
Yeah, I'm kind of unstable on my feet right now after jumping into the past there. So
Yeah. I guess you probably know this better, so I'll ask this, but How much time do you think we have?
Well, she went from killing one person in the middle of the night to summoning them right on the train. My guess is either next she just drops them all right on top of people, or maybe she tries and waits for a moment like this to drop a bunch on specifically the people who can fight. I imagine she'd want to hit probably me, Gleb, or Madrash, probably. They were the ones with me. She knows that Madrash knows holy rituals and stuff. She might go after him thinking he's a cleric or some shit. That's a magic caster, right? Like a cleric is like somebody who does magic stuff. That's like the holy healy people, right?
I believe so.
All right, I'm learning.
Me too.
I'm not a very good teacher. So I don't know if maybe we should talk about magic one of these days. See if I think it would benefit us as a team if we had a better idea of different magic types and different magic spellcasters. But I'm going to see if I can. I'm worried, but I'm going to try to peek into the. Well, unless you guys stop me, I think I'm going to probably try to peek into the other cart and see if I can grab Madrash and Isabella. Or at least get my pseudo dragon and like poke them to nudge them towards. Maybe that would be a little bit more discreet.
Yeah. Why don't you go in and tell Madrash and Isabella that we're hauling the spider off the side.
Ah, you're right. That would be a good.
We could use the extra muscle.
Okay. I will go ahead and walk over to the cart and be like, you two seem like strong individuals. We don't know anything about this spider, but just in case its dead body can bring back, or will call more monsters to it, we think it would probably be best to drop it off the ledge. So if you two wouldn't mind helping me, that would be appreciated. Probably leave the staff to their work. Would be best. If you guys don't mind, of course. Wouldn't want to bother you if you're doing something.
They'll help.
It's,
Oh, you're taking it
You're-
down. Sorry.
you're talking to Isabella Madrash, right?
Isabella
Yes,
Madrash,
yes.
Sorry.
The
I
two,
thought you were trying to talk to
sorry.
because
When you-
Madrash looks like a big, muscly man, and
Sorry.
Isabella looks like
When
a
you-
big,
when-
muscly woman.
When you entered the room and said, "You two seem strong," I thought you were talking to two people that weren't in your D&D party, and I was like,
No,
Why are
I'm
you-
trying to make it seem like I don't know you guys to alert anybody in the car that I know something.
that seems so much more suspicious. I love it.
I mean, I'm a good liar if you need me to roll for it.
We clearly have been Fucking sleeping in the same rooms.
We haven't actually. You've been sleeping in the same room as Isabella.
Been living in
Yeah.
this room.
It's
Yeah.
Isabella, yeah. Isabella just raises an eyebrow, says sure, and probably while she's in here, she gave an extra blanket to the game master to put on his shoulders. Cause, shock. And is just doing it to calm him down.
Yeah.
I advise him not to drink because escapism is a slippery slope.
Yeah, Isabella looks to the bartender's like, make sure he gets water and food. Shock is a hell of a thing. And she goes to follow Clarity.
I just don't know how much the people on the train have been paying attention to who's been interacting with who.
That's fair.
To be fair, I don't think there's been much of a interaction between like Isabella, Clarity, and the boys.
Yeah, it hasn't really
People
been...
have been around to see, because when we first came on, it was mostly just we made a commotion all together, but it was mostly just
What's done is done. Moving on,
Jonah,
please.
Madrash, and Gleb.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, it's so when we walk into the room, Madrash kind of just points to the bird and goes, it can just talk to me, right? Like, you could have just poked the bird and I would have come.
Bit of more of an excuse for all of us to gather here, just so
That's
people
fair.
don't get
I just
antsy.
don't want to alert anybody. We haven't really talked much this trip, so...
That is a benefit, I guess. You guys get anything?
A little.
Okay.
I'll take a little seat in one of the booths.
Madrash is wholeheartedly going to walk up to the spider and be like, so, are we going to
Yeah,
push this thing outside, or... 'Cause
Yeah, Isabel.
I don't...
Yeah, Isabel will be like, talk while we do this.
Okay. To make this as quick as possible, we're suspicious of the older lady, and there's a lot of spiders that could attack at any time. And we think maybe her knitting needles might have something to do with it.
Oh, we're talking about the one you were talking to.
Yes.
So we could get into the...
Yeah.
Me and Gleb could do the sneaks. Okay.
She's either the magic caster or the magic item she has is helping her. Either way, we need to get it from her.
I mean...
Question.
There is a... Yes, Madrash?
Are we knocking her out and restraining her, or are we going for the kill?
Why do you go straight to, are we killing someone?
Because I like to know.
Well,
Because this person has killed 2 people on this train. Typically, that is punishable by death.
Technically
Problem is
one.
we can't exactly prove it yet, and if we provoke her, she could just have them all.
That's true. At least now we know for sure that there are spiders on the other side, and that it wasn't oh, I'm dead, I'm seeing shit from the game master. That's comforting, despite everything.
So, I'm lost. Are we doing something or not? Because
I don't
it
know.
seems like our options are wait till she tries to kill someone else, or take care of this with little to no proof. And
I mean, there's that spider silk yarn me and Gleb found. That could be
then
proof.
we have proof.
Is that magical?
I don't know. We just found it. I offered to use my axe to get it.
What, Madrash, that identify spell. The one that tells you shit.
Yep.
Does it does it only work on magical stuff, or does it work on like anything? It just tells
It
you
tells
what
me
it
if things are magical and what magic is affecting it.
is.
So if I touch the knitting needles, I can tell you if they're magic,
Yeah.
or if my bird touches them.
Oh,
Neat party
can
trick.
I have a very weird question because magic is very strange to me. Does your bird have to be a bird?
He wants to be a bird. Also,
But-
to be very fair with you, it takes 10 gold and an hour to change his form, and then he will want to be a bird again. So it's going to cost another 10 gold. So
So I give you 20 gold and we change into something small and he can while she's knitting, can
I don't have the material. We'd have to go to a city for
I
me to
have
get
it.
what we need.
I have it.
But you said it
Then
costs
you'd
10
have to pay
gold.
clarity.
Okay. So I give Clarity 20 gold. We change his form to something small. And he goes crawl, 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 crawl. Touches needles,
then-
identify.
Here, it should take this amount of charcoal. I get the charcoal. You can just pay me 10 GP. We'll call it even.
So you have to cast the spell, Amumu. I don't have Find Familiar.
And you're familiar or am I familiar?
You have to cast it on my ring.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So
Wait, I can't.
I was about to ask, do you have a spell slot to do that?
I used to. They're all gone.
Okay. So no, it cannot change
No, I
forms
cannot
right
do
now.
it. Sorry.
Well, it's an idea. Is there anything else? Did you guys get anything off the spider? I know, Clarity, you said you got nothing, but you also didn't call me and Madresh by our name, so, did you get
I just-
anything off the spider?
All I can really say is that it seems like a very domesticated spider that wouldn't naturally be found in the wild. And I got silk off of it to compare with.
And how did the comparison go?
I mean, it looks the same, but I'm not comparing spider silks isn't necessarily my specialty.
Is it anyone's?
If I had my jeweler's kit, I'd be able to take a real close look at it, but
I mean,
I left it at home.
the only thing I really have are my magic items and my rubber duck. So I'm not much help right now. I mean, would it taste the same?
Please tell me you're not gonna lick the fucking.
Does all rope taste the same? I mean, it's.
I don't look. I don't know. I'm just trying to give some ideas out. Okay.
I think we've hit the wall, and our next goal is how do we act, not what do we sit here and
Well,
do, because
I-
technically
and I-
2 people have died. One of them came back to life, but there were still 2 deaths on this train.
Yes, that is true.
So, are we going to let a 3rd death happen, or are we going to do something about it? That's the only question I have.
We have to,
Maybe.
but
I would like to think I have some sort of repertoire with this woman. I've been talking with her for the past hour or 2. I air quotes saved her life. So maybe I can convince her to hang out with me some more. Maybe I can say, hey, I'm interested in your knitting. Can you maybe show me how? Can I hands-on practice with them? I don't.
If you can take them, or if you can get my parrot near them, Hugh could also just disappear while holding them, and they would go away.
And I mean, if they just bring the spiders here, all I really need to do is have my. We don't have to kill her necessarily. My axe can touch them and their magic's gone.
I mean, at this point, I think we need to act, but ideally we get that magic item away from her.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
I
that's
agree.
why we're here. Find a way to get it away from her before we do anything.
Gleb, you have detect magic. Do you know what items on her are magic?
It's just the one thing in her pocket, I think. That's all I can find, really.
There's something in her pocket. Okay. Um,
And that's not the knitting needles?
I don't know. I can't see it.
That's
Okay.
what I'm
Her
saying.
knitting needles were in
If
her hands, so
So
it's
it's
not
something
needles.
else.
Unless she's got another knitting needle that she pulled out. I don't know.
where would we know where it is? Like, is it like up near her chest, like a necklace or something, or
I'd
is it like
say while she's sitting, it's down by her leg.
uh, like in a pocket or like
From Gleb's perspective, probably like under her dress.
oh yeah, Jonah would be able to pickpocket that. That's a little too hard of a thing to do.
Jonah, you said the spider things were like everywhere, right?
Yeah, they're all over the place. In fact,
Were
two of them
they
are like right outside this cabin.
were they like moving
Oh,
a bunch, or were
great.
they just like sitting?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're like crawling over each other.
Um,
Oh, great.
If we want to
What's
do
it?
this now, I can't help with anything aside from shooting. If you think we can withhold for 30 minutes, I can try to cast a spell that would immobilize her long enough for us to do something. I have this spell called Hold Person, which obviously does what it says it does. And then we can strike.
I can
Uh,
also attempt to slow her down.
oh, yeah, you did
If
that.
we want,
That's very
just so
nice.
that we don't get attacked by other people when this starts, we can do something. If we go in, I brought this up to Clarity, but at this point, I mean, we could just go in and say, "Hey guys, um, let's see, can we identify everyone's magical items? And if she refuses to surrender hers, that can allow us to put suspicion on her."
we could say that we were worried about somebody having some cursed goods.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
It puts her in a predicament because she starts casting something. We're going to be ready for it.
I can at least be semi close to her so I can get the drop with my axe, so it's something.
And if it's some sort of magical item she needs to actually touch and use,
Yeah.
she's not going to be able to get it out that quickly.
Oh, that was my favorite part of In the Rain.
At this point, it's really comes down to yeah, we need to do it now. I mean,
Yeah, we can't let someone else die. We can't. We just barely probably brought the Game Master back.
While we're having this conversation, can I try to use this detect magic that I got running? To see if I can like sort of feel the spiders at all? Like just focus real hard?
No, it won't work for that since they're on a
No?
different plane.
Okay. Not even like some transplanar ectoplasm or anything like that. Like just like even the slightest hint that they even exist?
I'd say it feels fuzzy around the outside of the train, but that's about it. And fuzzy is not normal.
Okay. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Probably won't work, but you never know. I could feel the aether. I felt the aether for item before. I am going to try to focus in on the lady, and cast Dispel Magic on whatever her item is. Maybe? This might try to roll it. Yeah, let me just click this button. Because
Yeah, let's see
creature,
how this
object,
works.
magical effect. Third level
Within
or lower
range.
is automatically dispelled. If it's higher, I can roll. If it's DM Fiat, then whatever. If it doesn't work, doesn't work.
120 feet
It
range.
does.
Okay. And what are you trying to... Her magical object?
The bag of holding or whatever the hell it is that she's got on her hip.
Okay. I don't know how this would work on magical items because there's no DC for like the spell level. So let me.
Would you like a suggestion?
I'm just gonna go with the highest magical effect that the spell could make.
Yeah. Well, I figured that a Dispel Magic wouldn't just turn off a magic item forever. It would,
Yeah.
suppress it for a while.
That's what I'm going with, but I gotta figure out what the DC is.
Make it based on the rarity of the item.
Oh, how would that work? I'm genuinely asking because I don't know how that would work.
Let's use spell scroll as an example. What's the highest level spell scroll that could be made of the same rarity? Then count that as the level of each grade of
Okay. Let me check
item.
spell scrolls then. Oh, come on. Why does Xanthars have to be at the bottom of the pile? Yeah, so this will work. I just need to get the DC for you.
And then sentient magic items, I'd probably add a +1 to the DC because they can fucking think. I don't know.
I mean, if you wanted to do it like spells, 10 plus, whatever you want to score the rarity, I think would be fine. But I mean, I also don't know.
Okay, I think I've got the DC.
I get that.
I'd say that this DC would be... I think a 16, I think. We'll go with 16 for now. This is something that I need to think about for later because I like this idea. So you need to make a Wisdom DC 16.
Guidance.
You
Just
got
like-
this, Gleb.
Just like the normal DC 10 plus or
Wisdom.
spellcasting mod.
Yeah. Because it's just using your spellcasting ability.
So that'll be that plus 3, so 7. Do I just
You've
have
got-
a thing? I don't just have
You
a
got this,
damn thing.
Gleb.
You should just be able to click on Wisdom on the left side of Roll20's thing.
Yeah, add 3 to this because if it's my spellcasting, then it adds my proficiency.
Oh, does
Well,
it?
no. You don't add proficiency to this is just a wisdom check.
Yeah, because it's an ability
This-
check using
Dispel
your
Magic-
spellcasting ability.
Yeah. It's not you. You're
Which
just making a
your
wisdom
spell-
check.
Okay.
Also, just pick the wisdom modifier. Got it.
Yeah.
You got this, Gleb. You got this.
You also got a guidance.
plus a D4.
Sure. One of these.
Oh,
Jesus.
you didn't even need the D4.
Yeah, but click it anyway. Because it's funny.
Alright. So,
Can we move the spider corpse off?
oh, yeah. So,
Thank you.
cast the Dispel Magic, and it stops the magical effect of whatever item that she has. It's going to be dispelled for a while. And she turns and looks to the cabin that you guys are in.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
I'm gonna take a moment to see if I can feel the fuzziness around the cabin still.
It's still there. Because that's just from the phase spiders being in proximity, since that's what you were trying to do.
Yep, I'm just seeing.
However, the lady with the turban, she is going to stop her knitting, put it in her bag, and she is going to look to you guys and kind of give you a beckoning finger to come closer.
We do it, you guys.
What I was trying might have worked. I don't know. It felt good.
I think we're gonna go, you guys. Look, what if this is a powerful old lady and we just pissed her off? I don't want to do that. I know calling her out would. Yeah, Isabella would. If Midrash starts walking, Isabella follows Midrash. And sits on the opposite side of the old lady.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
So, who would like to talk to her?
Actually, Isabel's gonna go in front of this old lady to like kind of create a barrier. Like, yeah, you ain't fucking these people up.
I guess.
I'll just go over here and I'll stand there.
Good job, Jonah.
Probably have my pseudo dragon on
At the bar. Here we go.
Isabella
I'll
huddled in.
That's so many tokens.
I'll try and look. I'll try and look
yeah.
non
So
threatening
either
in any way.
Midrash or Isabel, since you guys are the closest, who would like to talk to her, since she's looking for an ear to listen to her.
Isabel looks at
I'll lean over.
Midrash.
Okay. That was quite rude. But I do believe now that things are more in the open. So either you're going to help me with what I want, or everyone on this train will end up dead.
Yep.
And Midrash is going to say, and what do you want?
I want to get inside there, as she points towards the engine cabin.
Do it. Sorry, you know.
Using my telepathy, I'm going to talk to the bartender, and the first thing I'm going to say is, yes, I can talk in your mind. No, don't speak out loud. No, you cannot reply. This is very fucking important. Things are about to kick off in a very bad way, and you're going to be in charge of getting everyone to safety. On the other side of this cabin, do not let anyone leave this cabin, because the six of us, the five of us, six of us, five. The five of us are basically the only thing that can save you from these spiders. And the woman I'm sitting next to wants to hijack your train. So, if you understand this, please, with all fervor, get me a strong drink and set it down so that I can have something after this shit kicks off. And Madrash is going to say to the old woman, and how do you suppose you're going to do that? Even if everyone in this cart were to be, well, as you would point out, missing, the train conductor, the engineer, does not open that door. So what is your plan?
My plan is to brute force my way through, but all these wonderful people are witnesses, and I can't have them seeing who I am and who did all this. Now, you're going to be a dearie and tell your friend with the pistol that he's going to go and unlock this door so I can get what I want, or else everyone's going to die. You have 1 minute.
Madrash is just gonna look at Isabella and Clarity, and Madrash is just smiling ear to ear.
If at all possible, may I ask what it is that you're wanting from the ship? We may have already taken a peek in there, so it might just be easier if you let us know and we can.
I
Help?
need raw
Has
power.
Madrash's bird heard all this?
It's whisper enough to where it's only Madrash who's able to hear this. Because she's whispering directly in his ear hole.
Ear hole, yeah.
We just say ear. It's fine.
Yeah.
We don't have to be weird.
Ear hole.
You're
Cavity.
Dragonborn. I don't know if you actually have.
Yeah,
ears.
I know.
Moving on.
I would probably imagine it more like a frog, like an eardrum, like kind of visible. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've got a fuzzy little cutie pie. He's cuddly. Anyway,
Now then, as I said, you have 1 minute, and she is going to take a look at her watch.
in
Did she? I guess was that her answer to my question?
she didn't answer your question because I was technically the only person who heard her.
Oh, I see.
And Madrash will very quickly to each party member say, she says we have 1 minute or she's going to kill everyone. Timer starts 10 seconds ago.
I'd like to just load my gun under the table.
Your gun
Did you
is already
reload it?
loaded.
Oh, I thought I unloaded it.
You did.
It's loaded with incendiary rounds.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, I just opened the chamber. I look at. Okay. I close it.
Looking forward, I'm going to whisper into Isabella's ear. Do me a favor and whisper into Clarity's ear and tell her to go whisper into Gleb's ear. And if Gleb wants to come over here, that it's now.
Yeah, Isabella will whisper to Clarity like, it's time for a fight. And also and she'll say go get Gleb. She's also gonna ask the lady behind her to go towards the other end of the cart, please.
I'm gonna like sidle over to the kid who's uncomfortably close to this woman a little bit. I'm gonna be like, hey kid.
Mm-hmm.
You mind just watching the game master for a little bit? I'm worried about him.
Yeah.
Question.
Yep.
Did the bartender put a drink next to me?
Yes. He would have. There's just a lot going on.
Okay.
Pseudo Dragon is going to pop into Leb's head and be like, here next to Clarity.
The parrot is going to go to Clarity, but my arms are full. and basically, I'm sorry, Clarity. Are you going to Gleb?
The pseudo dragon's gonna tug Gleb and say be prepared to attack. Or be prepared to fight.
Ready, bear, ready.
Fight,
Ready,
fight.
bear, ready. Yeah, and he's gonna try to tug on his clothes to get closer to Clarity.
I'm going to hold my ground right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotta protect the people.
Madrash is gonna stand up and in as loud a voice as he can, he's gonna say, so this woman right here was summoning spiders, and we're about to kick the shit out of her. Thank you. Have a nice day on this Oriental Express. She was a bit suspicious, and I swear I saw her venting.
What does venting mean?
What's a vent?
I just
Oh,
wanted to
that's
hurt
a
Obo because we got
haircut.
4 minutes.
Isabella is just gonna be like,
And as my action, I'm going to ready the slow spell. So if she does summon spiders, I'm gonna hit the spiders and her. But if she doesn't, then yeah, just her.
I just can't wait for a fireball to be cast. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be
Oh,
so
I'm
many
gonna get
Everyone's
soft
going-
nuked.
Everyone here is going to hurt. Remember, all these passengers have 4 HP each.
I know.
I would
Uh-huh.
like to take a defensive posture in front of the people near me. I don't know. I don't think that'll help, but
Yeah.
I'm checking something right now. Okay.
Man.
Oh, that's yeah. Isabella's just gonna have her hand on her axe, having it ready to swing down to break any concentration on the spell she'll have.
Alright, so with the fight about to break out and only minutes to spare before the session ending, we'll end a tad bit early, otherwise this will just drag on.
We can
can
roll
I
initiative.
ask one question?
Yes.
There we go. Do any of the other people in the passengers seem like they are preparing for battle as well?
No, they're all about to run.
Okay.
Like, as soon as initiative is rolled, they're all taking one turn to fucking run. Hopefully they get a high initiative.
So what do we tell the guards when we show up and everybody here is dead?
No more people die today.
That's a very optimistic outlook.
I wish we
That
could have
is a-
told everybody to just go to the next
I mean,
we only had a minute.
provoking
Spiders,
her,
they're just gonna
provoking her
teleport
so
over
that I can
anyway.
slow the spiders is the best thing I can do.